Now guys, the way I see it, school lunch is actually good. It's actually busting to me. But some people really be trolling school lunches out here. And the way I see it, they just don't know how to pick their food. Like, let's be real. Come on, no shots fired. Now shout out to Patrick Zenanelli. I killed that. But shout out to Patrick though. He's the one that made this video. I don't want to react to his video and not give him any credit now. So hey, shout out to Patrick, man. So let's get started with this video.
Today, we're gonna be recreating and tasting.
Hold up, why my volume always high? Let's put that junk down real quick, man.
Off with 1910, a school lunch only cost 3 cents, and this is what a fridge looked like.
So in 1910, schools weren't actually required to provide lunch for students.
What is that?
Students brought their...
Bro, did I see something moving that can? Yo, I know I'm not tripping.
In 1910, schools weren't actually required to provide lunch for students.
Oh no, something moved. Something moved.
The lunch that the school did provide wasn't the best option. It was usually like a pecan soup and like a slice of bread and some rice.
That's what it is?
This is what they had to work with at the time. And you know what? I'm actually excited to try it.
All right, here's
You're excited?
School lunch. I brought my friend Brian to come taste test all of these with me, and we're gonna rate them from 1 apple to 5 apples.
Okay,
1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Let's go for a bite. Cheers.
Let's get started. Let's see how the organic soup is tasting like.
Tastes like I just ate a chalkboard.
It's very salty.
You see what I mean? I know it's a tripping, bro. They're eating something that's alive. All right.
Boring. I mean, what if we did it with the rice? Let me try it with the rice. Maybe with the rice makes it better.
All right. Is it good?
It's kind of a little bit better, like the rice balance.
The rice definitely balances out.
Okay, okay.
I give this a 2 apples out of 5.
I'd say an apple and a half.
Oh.
Move on to 1920, where school lunch only cost 7 cents, and this is what.
Not gonna lie. Imagine paying 3 cents for that. Like, come on, bro.
We're now in the roaring 20s. 10 years later, school lunches may be
1920s
better because of what health experts told parents and schools. So they started providing students with vegetables as you...
Hold on, not gonna lie. I kind of be talking over him sometimes, so I'm gonna just put on captions for you guys, just in case, if you don't hear what he says. Because, like, hey, I'm gonna do my commentary. People really be on me in the comments about saying, Josh, I can't hear them. Well, now you got the captions, all right? Let's get into it.
See, I'm making frozen vegetables, and this is what they used at the time to make the process quicker and easier. Surprisingly, they offered students grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese
might have some protein and calcium in it.
Oh.
And speaking of calcium, they introduced milk for the very first time, and
Really?
it's in school lunches till this day.
Really?
So 1920 school lunch was a grilled cheese sandwich with a side of vegetables, a piece of bread, and some milk.
Nah, this is a lot more better.
We've officially made it to the 1920s, where they're having grilled cheese, vegetable, and bread. I think the 2 bread is like a little redundant, but yeah. Cheers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, grilled cheese is obviously it's obviously fire. Come on
You
now.
know, they had it good in the 1920s. If this was my lunch,
Facts.
I would have been like, please let me get second.
Nah, this is the one I'll pay for. This is something I'll pay for, bro. Come on.
I had it good in the 1920s. If this was my lunch, I would have been like, please let me get second.
Facts.
And I got this to school lunch. 5 apples.
5 apples.
Yep.
I agree. I mean, this is you can't go wrong with grilled cheese sandwich. Let's just go ahead and give the vegetable a try.
Facts. I'm not too good at veggies. I ain't gonna lie.
Boring.
Tastes the same as it did in 1920, I'm sure.
Let's head into the next step.
Imagine.
Let's do it.
10 years later, we're in the
Nah,
1950s.
the veggies messed it up.
School lunch costs about 10 cents, and a refrigerator looks like this.
This is the Great Depression.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. See me. I'm new to this like paying for school lunch stuff, bro. My whole life I thought school lunch was for free, like forever. Like kids really had to pay. They was really making kids pay up for school lunch like they bullies.
Where most schools could not afford providing
Bro, is
hot
that pee?
lunches for students.
Is that
they went with something
urine?
cheap and easy, like a vegetable
Nah, I'm
soup.
playing.
This was something that they could make in big batches and was very inexpensive to make.
What is he
They
making?
also provided peanut butter sandwiches. I know it's kind of weird. I was expecting peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
They were just doing peanut butter sandwiches.
Ugh.
So in the 1930s, they
That's
served up a hot vegetable soup with a peanut butter sandwich, an apple, and milk.
1930,
Right.
keep in mind, this was the Great Depression era. You remember what I said? So they had to keep things a little simple. I don't know about this whole peanut butter and soup combo.
That's
Seems a little
not-
weird to me, but let's just give it a shot. Let's start with the soup.
That hot soup. Don't burn yourself now.
This is going to be kind of...
Oh, I know your tongue burn. Ooh.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a simple soup. They had to just make a whole batch of it and just hand them out to kids left to right. So it's
For
not
10
bad.
cents.
Let's combo this with the... It's just peanut butter sandwich. It's not peanut butter jelly.
No jelly.
All right, let's take this
Plain.
out. Let's go.
It's crazy, ain't it? How it taste though?
Very dry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're going to the 1930s.
Wash it down with the milk.
Things are tough. I'm not mad. I'm gonna rate this a 3 out of 5.
Wash it down with the milk.
I can agree with that.
Cool. On to the next.
3 to 5 though.
1940,
all right.
where a school lunch costs about 22 cents and a refrigerator looks like this.
In the 1940s, every U.S. state had federally sponsored
What is
lunch
that?
programs. And they made this one dish called cream chipped beef. And all it is you heat up some butter, flour, milk, and you chop up this dried beef. I've never even seen this item in my life. You chop that up and you pour that into the milk mixture.
Oh my.
And then just pour that over toast.
Bro, this should be illegal. What are you making? Bro, this should be the food that be served in jail probably. I mean, Josh, relax. This is the 1940s, alright?
Chipped beef, rice pudding, vegetables, and some milk.
We are in 1940 and this cream chipped
Hold up! Where's the juice at? So hold on. You got me messed up. So from 1910 all the way to the 1940s, I've still not seen any type of juice. Not even water. How do you put milk over water? We're still in the early stages of school lunch, so I guess they gotta pass, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go too crazy. Forgive me for what I said if I said anything wrong, alright? Gosh.
Beef just smells bad, it looks bad. I don't know what they were thinking at the time, but this is actually the era where all schools had like lunch programs. Let's go in with the first bite. Cheers, man. Cheers, bro.
Let's see what it tastes like. Is it good?
Whoa, that beef is salty. Wow. Huh.
I mean, you did make it, Patrick. Come on now.
I can't handle it.
Oh, he got up. He got that dude about to go to the nearest toilet and spit it out and flush it down the drain, bro.
It's not pleasant at all. If I was in the 1940s, I wouldn't be looking forward for the cream chipped, but definitely that rice pudding.
You even tried it yet? Is it good though?
Oh, I would be definitely looking forward to that. And probably not touching the cream chipped beef.
I have to give this a 1 apple rating.
I agree.
Dang.
Don't make this at home. Let's hope the next decade is better.
1940 sold.
1950s, the population has grown so much because of the baby boomer era. That's where the term boomers came from. And an average meal costs about 35 cents, and this is what refrigerators look like.
And thanks to the population
price is going up.
Meatloaf was introduced in schools.
Sheesh, hold up.
All the kids. It was easy to make in big batches. It
This
was
look-
filling and nutritious.
This look good
It was also
already.
really simple to make, and it didn't take any special equipment.
Yep.
Also, as a side dish, they served tomato wedges. It's kind of weird, but maybe they thought it was healthy.
Wait,
so in
what?
the 1950s,
Ew.
school lunches was meatloaf, tomato wedges, Jello, and milk.
Jello! Bro, I remember eating so much Jello as a kid, bro. Oh my gosh. But I eventually got fat, so I just stopped eating Jello. Nah, but you could tell in the 1950s, though, that's when they really started to, you know, upgrade with the food choices. I ain't gonna lie. The tomato can go. Like, come on.
Wow.
Like, get the freak out of here.
Star in a lot of these decades. But let's go ahead and dig into the meatloaf and see how it is.
I know that meatloaf good. You do it. Come on. Come on.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm hungry if it tastes really good.
I'm not mad at it. If I was a kid in the 1950s and they gave me meatloaf for lunch, I'll be like, cool, it's meatloaf day. No.
Palate cleanser.
Raw tomato.
I guess this is a palate.
You even gonna mix it with the. Oh my gosh.
You know, the combination of tomato
I mean-
and meatloaf really works together.
Food's starting to taste a little bit better.
I actually like it. I'm going to keep eating this. I give this 5 apples.
Yep.
5 apples.
I would
Give it
too.
5. What do you give it?
But you're being quite generous. I'm gonna give it 3.5.
What?
3.5 apples. Because we got some better stuff coming up. So.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
1960.
that's
it's
facts.
actually a really exciting year because of one reason, which I'm going to tell you in a bit. An average school meal cost about 50 cents, and a refrigerator looked like this.
The 1960s is probably my favorite era because it's the first time pizza was added to the menu. And of course, the pizzas came in squares. Processed and pre-packaged food also made its way into school kitchens. But in order to balance out the pizza, schools provided a simple salad as a side dish.
Yes,
this
sir.
was actually the beginning of schools easing up on high nutritious meals.
That's what's
So
up.
in the 1960s,
That's what's up.
a school lunch was pizza, simple salad, chocolate pudding, and fruit juice.
Finally,
They
juice.
finally introduced pizza to schools, my favorite era.
Yeah, and they finally introduced juice into schools. Dang, I waited like 7 decades for this.
Far. So let's take a slice, and they were always square.
Yeah, they were always square. Only cheese. Never had pepperoni.
Never pepperoni. I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So let's just go ahead and take our first bite.
Hey, I know that fire.
Tastes just like it, right?
Dude,
It's so close.
Did he burn himself?
it's exactly the same. Another thing about school lunch is when you got this pizza, you didn't touch any of the other stuff. You were happy with your pizza.
Facts,
You really
facts,
walked away.
facts.
But we're not kids anymore, so I'm gonna have some of this salad.
Yeah, be healthy, guys. Guys, don't throw that away.
Give me this 5 5 apples, easily.
I gave meatloaf 5 apples. I gotta give this 5 apples. I'm done with that salad. Not touching it anymore. See you guys in the 7th.
How about the chocolate?
Disco was alive and well. Nutrition
Gosh, you
wasn't
didn't
a
eat the
big
chocolate.
thing, and an average school meal cost about 75 cents, and a refrigerator looked like this.
In the 1970s, nutrition standards
Sheesh.
weakened throughout the decade. Because
Patties?
of all the cost-cutting measurement, it compromised the quality of meals and increased the amount of processed food like hamburger and french fries. As you can see, I'm using fresh meat, but schools got frozen, already cooked meat that just needed to get heated up. They also provided french fries as a side dish, which made the meal lack a lot of
Hold
nutrition.
up, in the 1970s, schools were offering French fries. My school don't even do that now.
So in the 1970s, school lunches was a hamburger, french fries,
Jeez.
Jell-O, and Coke.
We're
Coke?
finally here in the 70s. I'm excited. You know,
What?
pizza was fun, but burger, in my opinion, is better. Let's have a bite.
I mean, it is better.
Perfectly.
We could debate on it if you want. How is it, guys? No sauces?
70s was well done.
You could definitely taste the dryness of it. We're not complaining because we're not having pea soup. And of course, there's French fries, which is awesome. Love that.
Where's the sauces at?
Great meal. All in all. 5 apples?
I give this 5 apples. I'll skip the Jell-O if I was, but the Coke, I'm happy about that too. 5 apples for sure. All right, on to the next.
Amazing.
All right, 5
Now,
apples.
1980, Back to the Future just came out. One of my favorite movies. An average school meal cost about $1, and a refrigerator looked like
No.
this.
In the 1980s,
The price is going up, for
nutritional
real.
Standards got even worse. School lunch programs
Chicken
got a budget
nuggets.
of $1 billion. Because of the budget cuts, even more processed foods made it into school kitchens. They provided
Dang.
kids with chicken nuggets because the process of making them was really simple,
Yep.
and all they had to do is just heat it up in the oven. So in the 1980s, school lunches were chicken nuggets, French fries, vanilla pudding.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
It is the
I'm fine with that.
School cafeteria.
I'll eat that every day.
Like I said, they kind of gave up on the whole health thing.
Yeah.
Budgets got cut, so they're just like, feed them whatever. Cheers.
Is it good though?
Yeah. Bomb.
I love it.
Yep.
Interestingly, they gave us vanilla pudding, which we've had it in the past decades, but again, doesn't seem like the healthiest option. But let's go ahead and give that a shot.
I'm surprised. I saw like no slice of apples here.
Pure sugar.
Yeah, I think my rating on this, because the pudding was whack, I'm going to go ahead and give this 3.5 apples.
3.5 apples. I give it a 4 apples because chicken nuggets, fries, and Coke kind of kept everything
Yeah, yeah.
afloat. As far as like a kid that doesn't care about his health.
I agree.
We'll see what the 90s have in store for us. And
90s.
This decade is actually our decade.
The golden era.
Let's go.
The
This is
golden
when
era.
The internet became super popular, and a average meal cost about $1.50, and a refrigerator looked like this. You're probably wondering to yourself, why are we in a car?
True.
And that's because of one reason.
In the 1990s, it was the peak of unhealthy meals.
Yeah.
Schools allowed McDonald's and other fast food restaurants to sell their products.
Shoo.
This would allow
Hold on. A lot of red flags, like I've said. So they could do that in the 90s, but they can't do that right now. Like, I'm pretty sure McDonald's got some special, like, healthy options on their menu, right?
making nutritional food for students and focus on making side dishes and more snack items. So in the 1990s, school lunches was McDonald's, simple salad, a fruit cocktail, and Powerade.
Here it is, the
Powerade?
1990 school
Ugh.
lunch that we used to get.
Yeah.
Now, one thing to note, we didn't always get McDonald's. That was like a special day.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Opening up this wrapper, I was super excited as a kid. It's just like a super simple burger. I was always excited. Here we go. This was the best. I want to point out one more thing. Remember the Powerade?
For me, Powerade always came second to Gatorade, so I was always kind of bummed when I got Powerade.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take a sip.
Gatorade is always above Powerade.
Moving off the Powerade.
Yeah, that's good. And then the fruit cocktail. I remember this. It came in little cups, plastic cups. I remember I was like, I'm being so healthy by eating this. They thought this was healthy, but it's just pure sugar. But it's absolutely delicious.
Oh, no.
This 5
Hold on,
apples because-
my battery low. Hold on, give me a second, guys. You know what? I'm gonna let the video play, but I'm gonna charge my laptop though.
5 apples times a million. Like, I would have been so stoked to get this.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's hop over to the next decade.
Let's go.
All right.
2000. Welcome to the
right, it's charging.
An average school meal.
2000s.
$2.
My era.
This is what
My
a
era.
refrigerator looked
Let's
like.
go.
In the 2000s, the government and
What is
schools
that?
started noticing a concerning rise of obesity.
See, guys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be way more judgmental on this because this is my era. So, hey, if I don't see anything that I didn't eat, I'm not gonna go crazy on y'all, but I'm gonna just be like, what the freak?
Many schools started providing healthier food options like grilled chicken. The chicken was simply seasoned with salt and pepper.
Yeah, there's actually
Nothing
grilled
special,
chicken.
but it was the first step towards a more nutritious meal. They also cut back on a lot of desserts and offered fresh fruits instead.
Yep.
So in the 2000s, school lunches was grilled chicken, celery and carrots,
Yeah.
fresh fruits, and milk.
I didn't like that
All right,
celery.
here it is, the 2000
It was-
meal.
it was crazy.
I love how milk made a comeback. They brought fresh fruits, veggies, and grilled chicken. Kind of a boring meal.
What?
Really healthy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bro, that's the best meal you ever seen in your life.
Not bad.
Hey.
Never gets old. Good, simple chicken.
Yep.
Veggies were never exciting for me as a
Yeah.
kid. Overall, I think I give this meal 2 apples because...
Really?
Yeah.
What?
As an adult, I'll give it more, but as a kid, I give it 2 apples because it just wasn't exciting.
Yeah, if we're going from the perspective of a kid, this sucks. I'm giving it 1 apple.
We got 1 more decade left. Let's go see what it's all about.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, Patrick. Patrick, I thought we were cool. Patrick, what the freak? Patrick.
Finally made it to our last decade, the 2010s.
Hey,
this is the
let's
rise
go.
of social media, the platform that you're watching.
YouTube.
And an average school meal costs about $2.50.
No, it doesn't. Oh, bro, first of all, by the 2000s, school lunch has to be free. It had to be free. At my school, I don't pay for nothing. I don't pay for jack. If anything, I get seconds for free.
What a refrigerator looks like.
In 2010, lunch programs got an overhaul. The reduction of processed
What?
foods
Is that
began, and
bologna?
more schools focused heavily on providing whole fresh foods like turkey or bologna wraps. The wraps were nothing special, just some tortilla, meat, and cheese. So in 2010, school lunches was a simple wrap, salad, yogurt, and water.
And here it is, the 2010
Yeah.
school.
18,000 decades later, and there's finally water in the school system. That's great. That's. I'm joking. All right, I'm
Lunch. They got really healthy with this one. We got yogurt, simple salad, and a wrap. But let's go ahead and give this wrap a try.
the most healthiest plate
It's good.
you ever seen in this video. That wrap looking kind of good though.
It's just a simple wrap. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
If I was in school, I'd be like, this sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I like to get home and like
Eat pizza.
yeah, can we get pizza, Mom?
Yeah. I mean, they also gave yogurt. So I'm gonna give that a shot because, again, like nothing really kicks here. But I guess it's all for the betterment of like kids' health. As far as taste goes, I'm gonna give this a 1 apple.
Oh my
I give
gosh,
them 1 apple, but you gotta appreciate, make it healthier for the kids. So
Definitely.
2 apples for me.
bro. Okay, they're just going off of taste, but if they're to go off of like healthiness and stuff like that, it'll be 5 apples, 5 out of 5 without a doubt. You know what I mean?
And that was 100 years of school lunches.
All right, guys. Shout out to Patrick. He was trolling a lot in this video, but that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Patrick, he was cooking a lot of good stuff for us. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to turn in that like button, subscribe, join the EJ Nation. Now I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.